Welcome to Privacy News Online Weekly News. My name is Brian Tong and I am your host. Judge rules that California can continue with its net neutrality law. Californians first passed their net neutrality law, Senate Bill 822, back in 2018 after the FCC repealed net neutrality laws for the entire country. Now, since 2018, internet service providers and various lobbying groups have been fighting the law in court, but they were only able to delay it for so long. Judge John Mendez's decision has drawn praise from across the state, including from California's Attorney General. Congressional hearing investigates role of cryptocurrencies in domestic terrorism financing. Congress's Subcommittee on National Security, International Development, and Monetary Policy recently held a hearing aimed at figuring out if the insurrection at the Capitol back in January could have been funded by cryptocurrency. The hearing was premised on the grounds that privacy rights and civil liberties are impeding investigations into how domestic terrorism is being financed. An expert testified that blockchains such as Bitcoin are pseudonyms, not anonymous, and can actually help authorities in their investigations. All right, let's go to the latest cybersecurity news from Josh, our correspondent from Intego.
Here are this week's top cybersecurity stories brought to you by Intego. Google Chrome will soon default to HTTPS when you type a domain in the address bar. Browsers generally try the non-secure HTTP protocol when you type a domain in the address bar, and it's up to the site to redirect you to HTTPS. Beginning in Chrome version 90 due in mid-April, Google plans to default to HTTPS instead. Meanwhile, a weaponized exploit for the SCEPTRE CPU vulnerability has been found online. This is the first time that exploit code has become available to the general public since the flaw first came to light in January 2018. Some potential SCEPTRE attacks were mitigated via OS and browser patches in 2018, but it remains to be seen whether the newly discovered exploit code may require further OS patches. There's some concern that malware may try to exploit SCEPTRE using this weaponized code. P&O fans can stay protected from malware with Intego's Mac or Windows protection software. For a special discount, use the link in the episode description. That's it for now. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Josh, once again for all the great stuff. Now back to more privacy news. Users largely unaware of the privacy implications of location tracking. Researchers from Italy and the UK have released a new study which highlights that location information can leak privacy. To showcase just how much private information can be inferred from just location information, the researchers created an app called Tracking Advisor, which was allowed to collect location information 24/7. Now, in just 2 weeks, they were able to figure out private information such as the app user's home location, demographics, habits, interests, and even insight into the user's personality. If that doesn't concern you, it probably should. Why would you ever trust Amazon's Alexa after this? A group of researchers from universities in Germany and the United States have done a privacy study on Alexa skills. Turns out, the majority of Alexa skills don't have a privacy policy. Now, Amazon lets developers publish Alexa skills under any name, so fake Alexa skills published under the name of established corporations are rampant. A previous set of researchers even successfully uploaded skills that blatantly broke Amazon's privacy policy. Now, my home is an Amazon Echo Home, so really be careful and just try to use ones that feel like reputable apps and companies. Judge approves $650 million settlement of Facebook privacy lawsuit linked to facial photo tagging. Facebook has finally reached a settlement amount to end a 2015 class action lawsuit relating to their facial recognition algorithm. Facebook will need to pay a whopping $650 million for violating Illinois' Biometric Information Privacy Act. The 1.6 million individuals involved in the class action lawsuit will receive about $345 each. This is one of the largest settlements in the digital privacy space ever. Now you're up to date on the latest. Privacy News Online is brought to you by Private Internet Access, the award-winning no-log VPN service that lets you protect up to 10 devices simultaneously with apps for Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, and iOS. What's more, Private Internet Access users now have the ability to add a dedicated IP address through an innovative token system that preserves privacy. Don't wait another second. Check out the links below, where you can also find a link to learn more about all the stories in this week's Privacy News Online. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Tong, and we'll see you next time.